Why are we so focused on being perfect? I know for a fact that I'm very weird. And I don't understand the concept that people develop as we get older in particular, because when we're younger, we give zero shits. But as we get older, we become so obsessed with our ideal image and how other people perceive us, when really that obsession and everything that's going on up here does everything to limit us and nothing to propel us to actually stay being our full selves. So today I want to chit chat with you why you need to keep it weird and be 100% yourself all the time. So for those that don't know me, my name is Shannon Wu and I am a lifestyle infertility coach. I help women who feel disconnected from their bodies heal by owning infertility sucks, but you don't. So infertility kept me zeroed in on being perfect because infertility was a daily reminder of just how imperfect I was every day. So learning to be silly when I'm a naturally silly person, my family is super silly. Like, we'll sometimes have full-blown 1-hour conversations just using movie quotes. Nothing but movie quotes, which means if you're not used to being around our family, you probably have no idea what the hell we're talking about, or you're gonna have a really fucking good time. So learning to be silly and laugh again was a very big sign for me. It was a very big sign that I was healing. Because struggling with infertility, it forces you into a perfection obsession. And it doesn't just have to be infertility. This can be any struggle that you're having. You feel as if it's like a war wound, right? You feel like it's like a scarlet letter. You feel like you have to carry this burden around and everybody's looking at you, seeing how imperfect you are. So you do your very best to either mask it or hide from it, or not out yourself, right? You don't want to share that. You want to keep that so close to your chest because that makes you weird. That makes you imperfect. That makes you a freak. That makes you different. So in struggling with a perfection obsession, we constantly feel like we need to fit into a mold. And you need to break the mold. You need to just be 100% yourself. You need to stop worrying about being perfect. And here's why. First, most people do not see you the way that you see yourself anyways. So if you are struggling with what I just said, like the scarlet letter, or everyone's gonna know that I'm the depressed girl because I struggle with infertility, that's you. That's you doing that to yourself. That's you taking this negative image that you have in your head and you're using it as if that's the image that you're projecting out into the world. Yes, I totally 100% agree that if you are feeling depressed or struggling or feeling negative, that you'll carry that attitude with you. Totally agree. But 9 times out of 10, if you're coming out and you're just being yourself, people aren't going to see you as being a freak. If you go outside on a perfectly sunny day and you start singing in the rain, yeah, people might think that you're weird, but they're not even thinking about what you're doing at all. They're probably focused on themselves because guess what? You're focused on yourself too. If you're struggling with that, I need to be perfect, I can't be weird, I can't be different, that's because you're living up here. They're probably living up there too. The next is you need to take action. Do not get stuck in feeling stuck. So as I said, if you want to go outside on a perfectly sunny day and singing in the rain because that makes you laugh, that makes you feel free of whatever is holding you down, whatever is making you identify with your struggle, that's on you. You need to get out. Action trumps fear every time. Every time. In my struggle with infertility, one of the worst things that I felt was less like a woman. I felt like I didn't have any femininity. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel like my husband thought that I was attractive. I also, for some reason, didn't feel like I was smart. Like all of these crazy things started happening to me as an effect of my struggle when really it was my uterus, not my brain. So when we're struggling, we're not thinking clearly. And when we stay in that closed space and we stay closed in and we take no action to get ourselves out of it, yeah, you're gonna stay depressed. That makes total sense. If you're doing everything to keep you from being happy, what's gonna make you be happy? If you're doing everything to keep you from processing the hurt you feel, the anger you feel, the complete misplacement of your life, if you feel like an alien inside your own body, you have to take action. You gotta do something different. I did a post on this today. If you follow me on Instagram, go to my stories. I did a post on this. When I was in the thick of my struggle with infertility, the thing that I love the most in this world that makes me feel so alive is music. My whole life, I've loved music. I was a band nerd. I was in chorus. I was in theater. I was a theater major in college. And I lost my zest for music. I didn't even listen to the radio anymore. Crazy. When I started to get back to feeling more like myself, you better believe it, I was pumping up the jams everywhere. I will sing it. I am not a shady sister. I will sing to my Instagram. I will sing to you right now. No, I'm not going to do that. But that's one of the things that gives me life. That's my action. I'll sing while I'm cleaning like I'm freaking Whitney Houston. My brother used to complain to my mother and ask her when I was going to shut the hell up because I was singing all the time. So if you have something that you love to do and in the thick of your depression you stop doing it, you need to get back to it. Get out now, today, this moment, tomorrow, whatever it is, make a plan. If you like to read, pick up a book, read right now. If you want to go on a run because that makes you feel alive, it gives you energy, go run right now. Action trumps fear every time. So when you're in a place where you're feeling like, I can't be myself, I can't get invested in my feelings and figure them out, and so you stay sedentary, you don't do anything, that's your fear. Keep it weird, get out, take action. The next is, people may see you in a better light than you see yourself. Think about it. How many times have you given someone advice and they're like, man, you should do that for a living. Never occurs to you that you could be a life coach. Never occurs to you could maybe take some courses and become a therapist. If you have compliments and people are telling you great things about yourself, take heed of them. Do not dare allow your depression or your struggle, whatever it is, to breed that hate, that negativity, that anger, that wrath, that aggressiveness that anger brings into your mind that says somehow you're not deserving of that compliment and you couldn't even begin to become that compliment, because that's bullshit. Take the compliment and build from it. You know why? Because if somebody else feels that way about you and you're giving them that energy, how dare you take that away from them? How dare you take that compliment that they're giving to you freely and say, oh no, she didn't. She did not tell me that I was pretty, bitch. Crazy. Like I tell you, crazy lives here. And if you're in a place where you're struggling and you're having a depression and somebody says to you, you have a light about you, do not let that depression make you discount that. Believe it, because you deserve it, to nurture it. And you deserve to get on and beyond that, to own it, to feel good about yourself again. And if you do something weird and somebody says, oh my God, you make me laugh, keep it weird. Stay weird. Do something to make yourself fucking laugh. And the last thing is, 50% of the people in this world are gonna love you. They're gonna fucking eat the shit out of you. Like, yeah, I love that girl. She's my jam. She's my vibe. Or that guy, whatever, no shade. And 50% of the people are going to hate you. They are. Get that up there already and own that and simmer on it and accept it, because the 50% that love you or maybe like you and are going to love you, do that. They love you. They have that feeling about you because you're you. It's not because you're offering them something. And if there's a pretense around that and you are paying people to be your friends, stop that shit now. But that's because you're you. And there's something about you, the weirdness about you, the difference about you, the struggle about you that they relate to. And you being you is valuable to them. That just having another friend that you can talk to is so valuable. Think about that. If you're in the middle of a struggle right now and you have nobody to talk to, just having one person to talk to just be honest and air your grievances. If it's about yourself, it's about somebody else, it's comforting, makes you feel good. It's release, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. So for the other 50 people that don't like you, girl, bye. Like, that's fine. You don't gotta be everybody's cup of whiskey. That's right, I like whiskey. You don't gotta be everybody's cup of whiskey. You gotta be you. So in essence of being weird, and like I said, if you want to go outside and it's sunny as hell right now and it's hot and I'm actually sweating like a beast right now, sweating because it's hot in my office. If you want to go outside right now today and singing in the rain, and it's a sunny freaking day and somebody gives you a side eye like, girl, you're crazy, say to yourself, I am. And I love it. And I'm on shout because I'm being me. And I've been in a struggle for so damn long that I don't care. Like, freak out and love it about yourself. Go where you're loved. If your heart is being nourished by something, go where you're loved. If it's not, maybe you need to contemplate about how fulfilling that aspect is to your life. And if it's not, change lanes all the time. I'm not saying you need to cut people out of your life. I'm not saying to be harsh about it, but I'm saying that there is no reason for you to not take action, for you to not see yourself in the same light that somebody that cares about you and loves you and honors you sees you. You deserve that. And go where you're loved. Find your people. A lot of times these days people are using that term, find your tribe and love them hard. Find your tribe, man. Go there and live there and be like, I made it. I'm here. Let's do it. Get happy about your life because this is your life. There's so many times in my struggle with infertility that I thought, I'm a freak because I'm infertile. And then, as I always say, if you've ever watched any of my Life with Shannon videos or you follow me on Instagram, I always say, I refuse to let this be me. I refuse to be, hi, I'm Shannon, I'm infertile, instead of being like, hi, Shannon, I'm Shannon, I have infertility, and this shit is not my life. Because I want to be happy, I want to keep it weird and keep it moving. And I want that for you too. I want it so bad that it gives me goosebumps and it makes me want to cry. Because you deserve it. You are not your struggle. You are not infertility. You are not endometriosis. You are not your addiction. You are not whatever anybody tells you you are. You are who you want to become and you deserve to be it. So if you're looking for the 50% of people that like you, I'm here. I'm your person. I like you. Do not feel ashamed about where you're at in your struggle or in your process, whether you're processing your feelings, because everybody's process is the same. Is different. I'm sorry. Everybody's process is different. But the point is you need to get caught up in yourself, caught up in the excitement of your life and everything that you want it to become, and allow yourself to be weird along the way because it's healing. Laughing at yourself is healing. Finding your people is healing, and you deserve that. Most people are gonna focus more on themselves anyways, and you being you all the time is enough. Because you being you may be the very, very exact thing that helps somebody else to become themselves. And I think that that is what life is all about. If we can just teach each other to continue to be ourselves and encourage it in another person, laugh at each other, grow together, hurt together, then that's it. That's building relationships. That's fucking love. And that's how I feel about you guys. So thank you, as always, for signing on. I will be commenting to your posts or any comments that you want to post below the video. As I always say, I already love you. My heart is already with you. And my weird, freaky freak heart, because that's what I am. I'm a freak. I'm weird. And I do weird shit. And if you do weird shit, again, I'm with you. But I'm already with you, and thank you so much for signing on. Hop on over to Life with Shannon, throw me some comments, let me know what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. I love having this open dialogue with you. It means everything to me, everything to me. So be good to yourself. Do good things this week. Be fucking weird and be it out loud and have fun and just really encourage yourself to live your life. Be easy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.